Tia has now escalated to the next stage where she wants to kill me. I'm afraid of her. Tia hangs around with very sketchy people. She's unpredictable. People in that frame of mind will do anything. It's a slight suggestion. Hey, if I give you $100, will you go get rid of my stepmom? I basically have to lock myself in my home.
Okay, Tia calls Donna her stepmonster and says her father, Jimmy, is an abuser at many different levels. The problem is, when you take a careful history, that just doesn't seem to be what happened.
Right.
And so, why is this going on? And I think you guys are looking at this like she can just be a little bitch and can really get annoying. And I think that you're way underestimating what's happening
I think
here.
it's a lot more than that.
And I want to explain, you've got to think about this. You have to think about behavior as being on a continuum. And population really does follow a bell curve where 2/3 of the population functions in the middle here. Okay, this is what we call normal. But when you get outside of this, you got out into this area, then you have to start saying, what are the causes here? And you can start looking out here at whether you're dealing with mental illness, whether you're dealing with some type of brain dysfunction. And the further out you go, then you can go from something here that might be considered neurotic, or something that might be considered a personality disorder, or something out here that might be considered psychotic. Okay, the further you deflect out here, this is where you get into behaviors that you just don't explain by saying somebody's had a bad day.
Right.
Now, she started showing real unusual behavior about 13. Now, at 13, she also started doing alcohol and drugs.
Exactly.
And when you're in your teen years, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, all the way up, particularly in 17, 18, 19, your brain is actually pruning itself back. It's rewiring itself. And when you start doing drugs at this time, it disrupts all the wiring. The wiring's supposed to look like this, and then all of a sudden it looks like this.
That's right.
And since this young woman has been 13, she's never had a clean brain. At the age of 16, she did acid 4 times that she admits to at the age of 16.
Right.
She's been on cocaine and opiates and meth for a 12-year period. And you say she's acting real unusual.
Yeah.
I'm not making excuses for her.
No.
But what I'm telling you is this just is not necessarily voluntary. Because what happens is you disrupt the neurotransmitters in the brain, and she starts getting messages that might seem very real to her. You might be able to put her on a polygraph and she just flatline it on some of the things that she says that aren't true.
They're real to her.
Okay, then, you understand, if she believes this is true, then of course she would be indignant.
Yeah.
Of course she would be upset and think that everybody is out to get her.
Yeah.
And that you're trying to put her away.
She disowns us, though. She disowns the family, disowns her mother and daddy. She doesn't have a mother.
If you believe what she believes?
Well,
if you believe what she believes, wouldn't you want to distance yourself from those toxic people?
Right. It's exhausting.
You have a toxic brain here.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what I'm telling you.
Believe me, I know that.
And I'm telling you that she's going to come out here and I'm going to talk to her about this stuff. And who knows what her response is going to be, but understand that this is entrenched into her brain.